now. Take a step outside and seize the
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician for 14 years. I'm back. I took a couple weeks off, guys, because I haven't had time to sit down and film a video. My schedule has been really crazy. And today I actually almost didn't film this video because I kind of wasn't feeling it. I kind of felt like I needed a little bit more rest. But however, I was like, you know what? I'm going to film a video. So here I am. So I'm going to share with you guys what I'm loving right now. And I have a few things that I'm not liking so much. So let's get into it, shall we? I do have a life update for you. So as you guys know from my past couple videos, I mentioned that, I started the Body Love, way of eating program, and I have been really working on my health, and I have lost 17 pounds. Yay! Now I notice it, but I notice it more so in the way my clothes are fitting. And the reason being is like with my body type is the type of body that where I gain it everywhere and then I lose it everywhere. I don't lose it from a specific place. So everything's fitting a little bit looser all the way around. And I still have probably about 20 more pounds to go before I'm complete. But however, I have gotten back into the gym and I started lifting weights again, and I feel so good. I can't tell you, that is just life-changing for me. So I am not going to be really focusing so much on the number on the scale, but I'm going to go by how, I look, how I feel, and how my clothes are fitting from this point forward. Because when you weight train, sometimes you see that number go up on the scale and it can really mess with your mind. And I am more focused on, becoming healthy all the way around, not just being a certain number on the scale, and, fitting back into my clothes, looking and feeling good. So I have been following the Body Love program. I follow it about 80%. If there's something that I want on the weekends, I will indulge and have it. And, pretty much my diet has been low carb for the most part, but where the biggest difference is that has made for my impact for the weight loss is getting back into the gym. Resistance training has been huge, and I'm starting to lift heavier weights now, getting back into the swing of things. But that is the biggest difference for me. Now I am following the Jamie Eason Live Fit trainer, and I'm probably going to be doing that for like a couple more weeks, and then I'm probably going to be going into the Jessie Hildenberg or Jessie Girls Muscle Building Program, because I feel like I need more. And I really love that program, and it's going to really help my body build some really good muscle. But I'm studying some things too. I may go a different route. I'm just not so sure yet. I mean, I love the Live Fit trainer, but I get kind of bored with it, and I just want something more, something aggressive that really helps me get out that frustration in the morning. So there's the life update on there. I'll give you an update on little Miss Misha Boo. I gave her a bath today, so she's right here sleeping. I just woke her up, but look at how cute she is. Say hi, Misha Boo. Say hi. Oh. So here's little Miss Misha Boo. She's 11 months old now. She still weighs 3.6 pounds, so it's 3.66 pounds. And, she's still as sweet as she has ever been. She's a little love bug. She hasn't really gotten that much bigger. I'm not sure if she's going to get much bigger than this, actually. The breeder said he was thinking that she might be around 4 pounds, but we'll see because she is 11 months old now. She hasn't gone into her first heat yet. As soon as she completes her first heat, we will have her fixed, because we're not going to breed her. And then if you're not going to breed your dogs, especially the females, you should have them fixed, is what they say. It's better health and for them. So there's little Miss Misha Boo. I share a lot of her on Instagram, guys. And my Instagram account is still private, by the way. I was thinking about opening it up, but I'm not so sure about that yet because, well, I can't really talk about it, but eventually I will. All right, so let's get into the things that I'm loving. All right, I'm gonna hit an update first. So There has been so many of you that have been asking for an update on the JoyLux VFit Gold device. I have it here. Here's the carrying case that I picked up from them for it. So I have it here. I'll bust it out so you guys can see it. This makes me a little uncomfortable, but however, if it helps somebody, you know, why not? So the VFit Gold device is worth it, guys. Here it is right here. So I love this device. It has totally improved my intimate wellness. It's improved my pelvic floor function, the strength, the laxicity. It's helped, you know, with vaginal dryness. It's helped with everything. It's just completely rejuvenated that area for me. So I am on the intermediate program now. I've been using this for 3 months and it's just a world of difference. So if you are on the fence about this, you're thinking about it, it totally works. Now, I will tell you, I love to use it with the app versus using it manually. It's so much easier to use with the app than it is manually. When you use it manually, it is so confusing. So if you're on the fence of this, I highly recommend it. It works. What everyone says about it is 100% true. And yeah, it's an amazing device. And if you're perimenopausal, going through menopause, if you've had children, if you have pelvic floor dysfunction, this, I highly recommend it for you. And of course, always check in with your gynecologist to see if it is right for you, but it works and I love it. And I am so happy I picked this up and I use it every other day as part of the program. I just follow along with the programs there. Now, I am on the last free program with the app and I might upgrade for a month to the VFit Gold Plus app, which they do have a special right now at $4.99 a month for a year, but I don't know if I want to be held to that subscription for that long. I may test it out for a month and see how it goes and then decide from there. But when you purchase the device, the app is free. If you want to upgrade to more sonic massage settings and more programs, that's when you would have to pay for the app. But the initial app is free. You can use it with the device. You do not have to pay for it unless you want to upgrade to the Plus. So there's that. I love the gel. The gel is really lovely. It really hydrates that inside area very nicely. And this is formulated to use with the VFit Gold device. It does have hyaluronic acid in it, but the ingredients in here are formulated to work with the red LED light therapy that is in the device. And then I do have the phototonic wipes here. This is to clean the VFit Gold device. They work really great at cleaning it. However, if you don't want to splurge on this, you could use a very mild soap and wipe it off. I wouldn't necessarily, put it underwater. You don't want to put it underneath running water, but these work really great at disinfecting the area and keeping it clean. Now, I am testing their intimate care products, their cleanser, their intimate bar soap, and their serum for that area. So I will have an update on those for you here shortly. I will give you a first impression. I've been using them for like 3 weeks now, and I love the Lady Sweet intimate care products so much better than the JoyLux ones. Just a FYI. Now, the Lady Sweet intimate oil, that oil keeps the area hydrated and moisturized. I see a difference in the skin versus the JoyLux serum. The JoyLux serum is an oil, but it's a little bit lighter, and I just feel like my skin sucks it up, and it just feels like it's not really doing anything. But I will have a full review on that very, very soon. All right, so let's get into the things that I am loving. So we're gonna talk about makeup first. So I did pick up some new makeup, I know, right? So Lawless had this special set available. They came out with a Forget the Filler lip gloss in a special color called Daisy Girl. I have it right here. I'm wearing the collection today. So here is the Daisy Girl lipstick. It's a light baby pink with a little bit of shimmer. It's more so like, here, it's almost similar to, is it Daisy? the original light pink, but this one has more of a shimmer to it, and it's kind of a little bit more of a cream color. And then they released a lipstick in the new formula, which is called a, it's called, Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Satin Cream Lipstick. I love the packaging of this. It's so cute. Pink with the daisies. Oh my gosh, so, so cute. So here it is. It came in a rose gold lip case. And here is the color. I am wearing it today with the Daisy Girl lip gloss over the top. And I'm going to swatch it here for you so you can see it. So there's the color of the lipstick. It's so pretty. I have it using their Honey Rose Forget the Filler lip liner. So I did the Forget the Filler lip liner in Honey Rose. Then I applied the lipstick. And then I applied a little bit of the gloss on top. And then here is the final color. I love it. It's so beautiful. And then they released a blush called Daisy Pink. Here it is right here. I am wearing it today. Now this is a very soft color. It is buildable. I did have to build it up a bit to get this color on my cheeks, but it's so pretty. It's like the perfect pink blush. I just really, really love this. And you guys know I'm a fan of the Lawless blushes. They're one of my favorites. I have them in every single color. They're just so beautiful. If you're on the fence of this collection, I really love everything in it, and I'm so happy that I picked it up. Now I'm not for sure if they will be bringing these back permanently. As of right now, they are limited edition. I hope they bring them back permanently because it is a really beautiful collection, and I think it complements them very, very well. So I have been loving those. They still have the full collection available. It's just if you want the individual products, I believe the lip gloss is completely sold out, but I think they do have a few left of just the lipstick and the blush, just in case. Now, a couple of other things I have been loving makeup wise. So the first ones are, well, it's actually two products, and it's these Pillow Talk highlighters from the Pillow Talk Party collection. These were limited edition highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury, and I have both of them here. I have Dream Light and I have Romance Light. I am wearing Romance Light today on my cheeks right here. These are absolutely gorgeous highlighters. So this is Romance Light. And I just took all of the colors and applied it down the bridge of my nose and the tops of my cheeks. And I just really love the way that these look on the skin. I love that you can use them individually. You can use them as eyeshadows. I love them as a highlighter. They're just so beautiful. Now I do have both of them here. And I'm really bummed that these were limited edition, but maybe they will come back out with them again. So this is Dream Light. As you see, it's more warmer tone, kind of the rose gold kind of theme, and then this one is cool toned. But I wear both of them just depending on the look. Now I could wear this one today if I wanted to, but I chose the Romance Light since I'm wearing this pretty pink blush. So there they are. These are my absolute favorite highlighters. Now I did get a sneak peek of Charlotte Tilbury's holiday, what they're coming out with. So you're going to start seeing all these companies start releasing their holiday collections like probably next month. But they are one of the pieces that I saw. So they have an advent calendar, which I'm not interested in that, but they have a Pillow Talk blush and highlighter palette that's coming out. It looks like a really nice, lovely lighter blush. There's a darker blush. The darker blush kind of looks like a maroon color, but they have two really pretty highlighters in there. Now, once it releases, I'm going to take a look at it. If it looks like something I would like, then I will pick it up. If not, I will hold off because there is a lot of product in these and it will last me for a very long time. And I just really shouldn't be buying makeup anymore, but I can't help it. So I do have a favorite Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette. So I own 4 of her eyeshadow palettes now. Well, actually 5, because when I picked up the ExaggerEyes palette, it came with, this is it. It came with her Cosmic Pearl palette. It was part of their summer sale. So this is the ExaggerEyes palette, and I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette. It's my favorite Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette. It's like warm, but it's not too warm. I've worn this in my past 2 videos, and I just really love this palette so much. And I love this palette, and I love both the Pillow Talk palettes. Now, I do have a palette here that I also picked up. This is the color. This is the one that, this is the copper charged palette, and this was supposed to, you know, make my blue eyes pop. I do like it, but I don't. I feel like this is like way too warm, and that's one of the things about the Charlotte Tilbury line is that I noticed like a lot of her eyeshadows, her blushes, her complexion products, they run really, really warm, and sometimes it's way too warm. And I don't like that. And especially like for this is just way too warm. And I should have known, because what it looks like online, it does not look like on me, and it does not look like it in person. I'm going to show you a couple of other things that I picked up that I was disappointed with. That's the thing, and that's why these videos are really good for you guys, is because that some of these makeup companies, they don't look the same in person as they do online. Like sometimes it looks, you know, really pretty online, and then when you get it, it's just not what you expected. And that's definitely for this palette. And for actually this ExaggerEyes palette, I thought it was going to be a little bit cooler than what it actually is, but it is slightly on the warm side. However, I do like it because it's light and it's not pigmented like the copper charged one is. So I love that palette. It's so pretty. Now, I love the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize cream metallic shadows. They're so pretty. I have 4. I only have 3 here because I want to show you my favorite one, and I'm going to show you the 2 recent ones that I picked up. Now, I absolutely love the rose gold one. It is so pretty. I'm going to swatch it for you here, and I love these to wear under the Charlotte Tilbury palettes as an eye primer, and it really does help the shadows pop a little bit more. So that's rose gold. It is so, so pretty. This looks pretty with Pillow Talk, and it also looks really pretty with the copper charged and also the ExaggerEyes palette. Now, I picked up the 2 new shades. I got ExaggerEyes and Sunlit Glow. Now, I am really disappointed in these because they do not look anything like what they look like online. I thought ExaggerEyes was going to be a lot lighter than what it is, but it's like this weird brown color, and it does not, it's not what I expected compared to what it's swatched online. So there it is. So that's ExaggerEyes. I thought it was going to be more of a champagne, but this is kind of like a gold beigey champagne. It's really warm, a lot warmer than what I expected. So very disappointed in that. The next one I picked up is called Sunlit Glow, and here it is. It looks nothing like what it looks like online. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. It's supposed to have like this duochrome, but mine looks more gold than anything. So here is the Sunlit Glow. You could barely see it. It's right here. You could see it on camera. There's the duochrome, but on my hand right now, it looks yellow. But when I apply this, it looks gold. It doesn't really look like it does right here on my eyes. Either way, they do not look like what they looked like online, and I'm very, very disappointed with those. I was thinking about returning them, but you know, I may just keep them just to play around with them and see if I can warm up to them a little bit. So we'll see. Now, so that is it for makeup. I do have some hair stuff here I want to talk about that I've been loving. So I love the Laduro Duo. This is the hair and scalp device with microcurrent, red LED light therapy, sonic massage, and heat. I love this device. Now, I do use it with the pods, but I don't use it all the time with the pods. I picked up this serum from a company called Arey. So this is called To the Root Volumizing Serum, Preserving and Stimulating Natural Hair Color. So this is for your gray hair. So this is supposed to help your areas of concern where you have gray hair. If there's any pigment left in that follicle, this serum, along with the supplement, is supposed to help bring that pigment back into the hair. However, I haven't seen it work, but it also helps with thinning hair, and I have been loving it. It's a true serum. It's not an oil. I love hair serums like this to put in my hair, especially when it's clean, because all the oils I can only put in right before I'm going to wash my hair, because otherwise it just makes my hair super oily. So that's why I love it. I have been using this with the Laduro dough, and I have been loving the combination of them together. This doesn't have any sort of like scent to it. It smells natural, which I also like that too, because it doesn't interfere with your hair care that you're using already with all these different scents. It is very, very light, like a true serum, like I said, and I think it's working. At least for my hair growth. I mean, I do have like right here, this is where all my gray is right here, and then it's all mixed in through the side. I'm getting more and more. It looks blonde, but this is actually all gray, guys. But with the Laduro Duo, I have been using it for 2.5 months now, and I am starting to get some new hair growth right here. I was concerned because I was thinning out right here. It was almost like little bald spots, but I am starting to get a little bit more growth here with new baby hairs. And I have been noticing that my hair has actually, you know, it's grown so much, especially in the last month. And it seems to be I'm not losing as much hair as what I have lost in the past. Sorry. So I love the Arey serum. I highly recommend it. If you are looking at the Vegamore, they just came out with a similar one too. It's really expensive, and in my opinion, this one has better ingredients in it and it's cheaper. This one is $45, I believe, on its own. And the Vegamore one is like $60, almost $70. So this has better ingredients in it. Also, they do have a supplement. So you're supposed to use these together to work in conjunction to help with the repigmentation of the gray hairs. I started taking this supplement and it just upset my stomach. So I stopped taking it. Now, if you are interested in this and you're debating between the Arey or the Vegamore, I will tell you that this supplement is so much better than the Vegamore. The Vegamore supplement contains carrageenan, and carrageenan is actually bad for your intestines. So carrageenan causes inflammation in your intestines, and they have related studies to it of causing cancer, intestinal cancer. So you want to stay away from carrageenan as much as you possibly can internally, okay? Because it does cause inflammation in your intestines. And carrageenan is actually a red algae, and they use it in like nut milks and certain, liquid food products as a filler, like a thickening agent, okay? But it causes inflammation in the intestines, so you want to stay away from it. So this has better ingredients in it, and it's cheaper than the Vegamore. Now, I wish I could continue to take this supplement and, give you a full review on it, but I cannot because, like I said, it upsets my tummy. But the hair serum, I definitely would recommend it and give it a shot, because if you're losing your hair, if you're, you have not bald spots, if you have thinning spots, if you're losing volume in your hair, this serum really does a really nice job. Now, I can't say if it does anything for the grays yet, but we will see what happens. And I still love the Duo. I use it every other day on my scalp. I love this device. I highly recommend it. And like I said, I don't use it with the pods all the time because they are oils, and I don't like all those oils in my scalp because it makes my hair oily. I know others have had really great success with using those pods, but however, they don't work with my scalp chemistry because every time I use them, my hair is oily. So I use them more as a overnight treatment. All right, so that's what I have for the hair. Next, let's go over some devices. The Nebulift R1 radio frequency device is my absolute favorite radio frequency device, and it is my absolute favorite device right now. I've kind of been slacking on my device routine this week because I've been so tired and so busy that I really haven't had much time to do a full device routine, but I have been getting in my Nebulift treatments because it's easy and I really like the way my skin looks after, and it's soothing to me. So the R1 is my absolute favorite, and I'm gonna tell you a few reasons why. One, I love that it heats up instantly, right away. There's no, waiting for it to heat up. I love the smoothness of this plate with the radio frequency dots. It fits perfectly on the face, and you're not sitting there making all these small circles for minutes and minutes where your hand gets tired. You can just move it gently and slowly. It's a larger area, which is so lovely. It does not cause any additional inflammation or irritation in my skin or make my skin super dehydrated like the other radio frequency devices do on the market, like the NUA and the tripolar. I do not like the tripolar radio frequency devices. I did have a tripolar. I tried it, I gave it away. With the NUA and the tripolar, you do have to use a thick viscosity conductive gel. And I do not like the gels that are recommended to go with it, especially the tripolar. The tripolar one is very fragrant. It's strong. I do not like that gel. It feels like I just put like petroleum jelly all over my face. Also with the tripolar, you have to wait for a while for it to heat up, and you have to continue to make those small circles. And what I noticed with that one is my skin got really irritated and inflamed, and also super dehydrated. And the same thing goes with the NUA. I love the NUA. I think it's a great device for those who can use it. And, with the tripolar and the NUA, if you suffer from melasma or hyperpigmentation, or you have the darker skin tones, well, with NUA, if you have darker skin tones, it's not recommended that you can use it because it will cause some pigmentation in the skin because it is heat. Same thing should go for the tripolar. I think the tripolar, I don't think that they have any set parameters with that, but I can tell you it heats up just as much as the NUA does. And both of those devices really caused a lot of inflammation and irritation in my skin and made it super dehydrated that I could see my fine lines and wrinkles more so after each treatment. With the Nebulif, I do not experience that. Now, with the NUA device, it is clinically tested. They do have clinicals for that device. I'm not so sure about the tripolar now. When I had it before, they did not. Nebulif does not have that yet, but they are working on it. And I have some exciting news. They are sending me their N1 device. That's their flagship device where it has the more radio frequency dots. It also has one LED control button, and it is ceramic right here at the head. So I'm very excited about that. As soon as that gets here, I think it's coming next week, I will be testing that out and I will compare both devices for you. So I love my Nebulift. I love the Nebulift conductive gel. This is my second bottle. I already finished my first one. Now, as I mentioned, I haven't had much time to really focus on my devices this week. So I did the Nebulift treatment today, and right after I used the Ladura Velve Pro. I love this little device so much. It's so great for a quick treatment. It gave me a quick, nice little lift and just really helped my skin perk up because I wasn't feeling that great today. And I just did it right after the Nebulift treatment, and I used the Nebulift conductive gel, and I used my 7E Wellness Replenish Mist to rehydrate the gel. And then I just went over and did a quick Ladura Velve Pro treatment. I love this device. If you guys are on the fence about this, you're looking for something really quick to get in, I highly recommend it because when sometimes I don't feel like doing microcurrent, I'll just pick this up and just do it really quick. And it works. I love it so much. All right, so another thing I have been loving is the Osmosis Recovery supplement. So this supplement is, they call it a prebiotic omega and fat pad renewal supplement. Now I am on my third bottle. I'm doing the fat pad protocol. And what it is, it's a total of, I believe, 8 bottles. So for 4 months, it's 2 bottles a month. And these 2 bottles do last you about a month. You take 1 tablespoon in the morning and 1 tablespoon in the evening. The 1 tablespoon in the morning goes more towards your gut health, and the 1 tablespoon in the evening goes towards your fat pad renewal. Now, my gut health has significantly improved since I've incorporated this into my my diet. I've been using it for a month now. It's actually a little bit over a month. And I've noticed just that, like underneath my eyes here, it's starting to look better. It's not as dark. My skin is retaining moisture and hydration better. It has a beautiful glow. Also, just my gut health in general it's just like done a complete 180 since I have been taking this. So I love it. I'm trying to, continue on with doing the fat pad protocol, but I have to tell you, this is really expensive, but it's better than the alternative. They do call this like a filler in a bottle. And the reason why is as it's restoring your fat pads, it does help plump up your fine lines and wrinkles, almost like you've had filler. Guys, I got interrupted, but I wanted to just let you know that I absolutely love recovery. I'm seeing amazing changes, overall in my health and in my skin by incorporating this supplement into my my diet. Now, I have been getting, quite a few of you reaching out asking me, when did I quit Botox? I've never done Botox. I'm not against it, and I don't judge those who do Botox or fillers. It's just not for me. It's not something that I choose to do. It's like an investment that I can't afford. And there's some things about Botox that scare me, and some things about fillers too. I am a very sensitive person, inside and out, that I could probably possibly have some, issues with that, but it's just not for me. It's not something that I choose to do. And I love my devices like microcurrent. I've been using microcurrent for over 15 years now. Radio frequency I've been using for the last 3 years, on and off. The Nebulift is like my favorite radio frequency device, especially for my skin being sensitive. And, I love my devices and they're working. I love, my Omna. I think the Omna is an amazing tool. I've been working the fascia, everywhere, for since 2015. And this makes the biggest difference overall, especially for fine lines and wrinkles, sagging skin. Keeping that fascia healthy and working and releasing that tension is the best thing that you can do before you get into any sort of device. Now, there we go on that. So I have a new Fascia Blaster tool that has become a favorite. I posted about this on Facebook in my stories this week, and here it is. It's called the ProBlaster by Ashley Black. Here it is. You guys have heard me talk about the Fascia Blasters before here. I've been talking about them for the last 4.5 years. I have all the tools, and I absolutely love the Fascia Blasters. My problem is that I get into it and it takes up so much time that I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Plus it's a workout. Well, they released this new tool about 3 weeks ago. I got mine this week. I was on a waiting list for it, and it's called the ProBlaster. It's the smaller claws. You have 6 of them here. It's super light. I think it weighs lighter than a bar soap. And then it has this silicone cover on it, the back here. Makes it easy to grip. I love to use this in the shower. It makes it super easy for me to get in a fascia blasting treatment, and I have been loving it. I've been feeling so good. Now, I have been using it all over, but you can see, so I do have some bruising here on my arms because I had some distorted fascia there. And what happens is when your fascia is distorted, it does block blood flow. And when you start releasing that fascia and getting it smooth out, it restores the blood flow and sometimes results in a bruise. And I do have them here because I've been using it and working it in the shower. I've been using it on my legs, my arms, my tummy, my back, my bum. I love it. Now, if you're looking into getting into fascia blasting, this is where I would recommend that you start. It's super easy to use. It's not intimidating. And you can use it in the shower versus getting oiled up. And you can just use it with your shower gel and it works perfectly fine. Now, when you are first starting out fascia blasting, I have a lot of videos on this already. I've talked about this for the last 4.5 years. But you want to start out with the smaller claws because you have a lot of fascia that you need to work through at the surface level before you get into the deeper levels. And then once you start, working through all that surface level fascia, that's when you will get into the bigger claws, and you will use these more as a warm-up tool to warm up the tissue and then go in with the bigger claws. However, you could be on these smaller claws for a long time. If you're looking to get into it, look up Ashley Black, look up all the information about fascia blasting, but this I highly recommend. Since I started doing this week, my posture's gotten better. I feel better, like I can move better, my joints feel better. And I always say to myself, when I stopped doing this and then I started again, why did I ever stop? I shouldn't have stopped. My skin would look so good. I would feel so much better. You'd probably see more of my muscles popping through. But I love it and I highly recommend it. I'll list it down below. If you sign up for their emails, you'll get 10% off. It is very expensive. This thing costs $70 right now. They're saying it's 40% off. They will raise it. These tools are so expensive. I love them. They work, but they're so expensive. That's what I don't like about them. So love it. Now, if you have the Omna, you can use the Omna on the body too to release the fascia. So if you have this, you can use this as well, just so you guys know, okay? You don't have to run out and buy a separate tool, but I did because I personally like the Fascia Blasters on the body more so than the Omna. I like the Omna for my face, my neck, and my chest and my scalp, but for my body, I love these Fascia Blasters. There's just something about these claws that just I feel like I get a deeper fascia release or a better fascia release on my body versus the Omna. So love it. I highly recommend it if you guys want to look into it. Get it before the price goes up. If you sign up for the emails, you'll get an extra 10% off, I believe. So look into it. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope to be back next week. I'm not for sure what my video is going to be next week, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.